Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing figure drawing. I've done this before, but it's always been so confusing for me to know what parts of the body I need to draw so I don't do too much. So I'm just going to go straight into it. I'm going to be drawing maybe 10 minutes, see how much I can do in 10 minutes. I'm going to try to keep these really simple so I can do as many as I can. I think that's the whole goal. Well, I guess actually, there's probably different goals for figure drawing. Like, you can have different goals. For now, my goal currently is to just get comfortable drawing the entire body, and also at the same time working on proportions, because all I've been doing is heads so far, so this is going to be a huge change. I think before, when I was doing it, I would start off with the head. Actually, no, I wouldn't start with the head. I would start with the, what is it called? This circle thing. How am I forgetting it? Because that's the pelvis here. I'll just do an oval for this too, because I can easily get the width of them. Rib cage, that's what it's called, a rib cage. Get the rib cage in. Pelvis in the direction of the two. Then those two alone give you the spine. But for figure drawing, I wouldn't even do all that. I don't know why. See, even that is too much. What be down here? I'm just trying to learn how to simplify. I don't know if I should just use one line. Like this. Okay. Okay. That's something. Well, it's a full figure, so full figure is with the head, torso, arms, and legs, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. Go to the next one. I remember one teacher, I don't know who said it to me, someone on YouTube had said focus on the silhouette of the figure. So let me try to do that this time. I still started with the head. Let me just try to start with the rib cage, because it's like the largest part. And it kind of dictates the direction of the entire upper part, at least, of the person. So let me start with that. Try to use less lines. I'm going over the same lines a lot. Put it head in now. I wonder if people are drawing full-on illustrations, since I haven't made any myself. Wonder if they start with the head or if they start with this first, rib cage. Okay, getting the outside, the quad kind of bumps out, and then the calf bumps out too. This goes in, calf bumps out again. I'm sure this proportion is like way off, but I think with time, if I look back at it, then I'll improve it over time. That's the main thing that I just try to keep in mind, is like with time, everything that I'm not doing now will like smoothen out. Okay. I think a lot of people just don't have patience to like wait until it happens like that, like it just unfolds. If they keep practicing, that one's really bad. I might have to watch a video later to see how to do this properly, because I just don't like how they're coming out. Let me try. I'm gonna just try the head, starting with the head, because maybe that'll work for me. I don't know. Okay, have the head there. Oh, it's a little off. Okay, this person's just standing, so this should be easier. Let me get the rest of. This model has very long arms. Okay. This goes longer than the other foot with the perspective. This one's a bit awkward, actually. It's not. No. In the picture that I'm looking at, the reference is, this is a little bit farther back. He's like kind of leaning. This one's leaning forward. That's like 3 and 8 minutes. Those 3 were male, so I'm gonna move on to female one. Oh my god, it's hot. I need to turn on the fan. Oh, if you guys hear that squeak on the chair, it's because this chair is just cheap. So, yeah. Another thing I've heard people say with the figure drawing is that you don't approach them all the same, and I can definitely see that, because not all poses are the same. So I'm trying to just stick to the fundamental of putting these three things down: the head, the rib cage, and the pelvis, and then using those as my guide to dictate all my other movements. Skinnier than the foot. Okay, the legs look really good on that one. I like that. Need to be mindful that the shoulders are a bit out. Elbow goes down to like right about above the belly button, and then hands will go down to like mid-thigh on this one. That one looks good. The only thing I don't like is how I drew this torso part. It's not fluid enough. It's very stiff. And this one, her arms are behind her back. One of them, so one of them won't show as much. I'm trying to get the dynamic, what do you call that? The action line, I think it's called. This way I just made it a stick figure basically, and then I'm gonna draw a top and see if that helps. It looks good in the stick figure form, but I don't know if when I draw this stuff in, I don't even know if I have to draw this stuff in. I mean, you should still get a torso. I'm also not too pressed about this, the way I draw these too, because I don't know the anatomy of all of these things that I'm drawing. I'm kind of just drawing how I see it. So it doesn't really matter if it's off right now, because once I know them, I'll be able to draw it. I like the way that stick figure made it. I was able to force the dynamic look of the pose. See if I can do it again like that. This one may be good. I love how, like, while I'm doing this, I'm remembering random stuff that people have said. Another thing they say is to like the lines should never be really straight, almost never straight. Most of the time it's a curve, even if it's a little bit. And that's good to know, because then you can always add even the slightest curve to something and not feel like it's wrong, because it's probably supposed to be that way. I shouldn't even be erasing, but I like really messed up that one. Completely did it on the opposite side. Yeah, I don't know about these. Like they look okay. But I am doing what I meant to do. The goal was reached, to draw some full body ones. So yeah, in the spaces in between, I can go back and maybe draw some faces or do some fundamental work in between. But I'll leave the space for now. Just do a few more. Actually, I will do a few more, but later. I'll stop the video here for now because I pretty much got the point what I wanted to get across. That this is what I'm starting. Yeah, I'll probably look at some videos to see how I can improve how I'm doing it so I can make the most of me doing them. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.